course, today is Australia Day, and named amongst some of the recipients for an Australia Day award was a local man, Les Parsons. Les is to be presented with an Order of Australia medal. Congratulations, Les. Well done.
Thanks a lot, John. It's a real honour and a privilege to be awarded an AOM, especially for the last few years. There's great friends of mine as Bob Bensley, Les Miles and Richard Coventry.
And you've been awarded the OAM for your involvement with a number of organisations around Inverell, and also your involvement with an association known as the Electrical Apparatus Service Association International, which you've been a member of for a number of years.
Oh, yes, so I was elected 9 years to the board, and I held various positions on the board. And then I was elected as international chairman on 2003-2004. The only Australian ever to be elected as an international chairman.
Fantastic. So you moved to Inverell in 1976. Prior to moving to Inverell, you worked for Westinghouse in Sydney, the American company.
That's right, Westinghouse Electric, the Americans, actually.
And what was your involvement there, Les?
I was in transformer design, switchgear design for power stations, and then repair of electric motors, generators. We're talking big stuff now.
Yep.
High voltage stuff. And then, of course, my wife was born here and lived at Bolio for probably about 6 or 7 years. I always wanted to come to Inverell. I always wanted to live at Bolio, and the opportunity came for her grandfather's house. It had been passed on for about 5 years. And I'd been down in Tasmania for a week and in Victoria for a week with Westinghouse. And I came home and I said, OK, I'll give a month's notice on Monday, which I did.
So, Les, when you moved to Inverell, you started the business known as Arlington, and it's been going ever since.
That's right. Yeah, we're heading for 44 years now. We the 6 staff. I came here and took the punt, if you wish, for a better word, to start my own business.
And that's been a success?
Yes, it has, and we are known for really good work and service, and a very competitive service. We're competitive with all these online people, actually.
And you moved to Inverell in 1976, and you hadn't been here very long, and you started to get involved in organisations. First one was the Pioneer Village.
That's right. I'd only been here 2 months, and I went to the Pioneer Village Board annual general meeting, and they elected me straight into the board, and 18 months later I was the president, and I was the president for 18 years actually, and during my presidency I was able to bring in 8 buildings to the village, and because I was a member of McIntyre Line, I was a charter member there. I was able to con them into bringing the care of Blacksmith College and the Coolers High Post Office store to the village also.
Moved on to other organisations, and I suppose one of the most important ones you were involved with was Inverell Shire Council from 1981.
81, 83, and then 87, 91, and that also included the North West Electricity.
You've also involved with the Australia Day Committee, and you were awarded the Inverell Shire Council's Citizen of the Year in 1994.
That's correct. Yeah, I did actually.
And you've had a big involvement with tourism over the years, Les.
Yeah, about 34 years, especially with my mate Les Miles. But I started in 81 actually, before Les Miles only became the tourism manager in 88. But I've held a lot of positions of chair, and especially the Inverell Shire Tourism Promotion Committee, and then Tourism New England Tourism Development Authority, and then New England Northwest, Deputy Chair of Inland New South Wales Tourism, till DNSW pulled the pin on funding. And
going back to the Electrical Apparatus Service Association, you were president of the Australasian branch for a number of years.
Only for a couple of years. That was 94 to 96. Before then, I became the regional director, elected, and then I went on to the international board.
What does that particular organisation involve?
It's basically education, mainly education. It's a trade organisation. We have 4 engineers in St. Louis, Missouri. It covers all of the aspects of electrical, from electric motors, generators, right up into high voltage motors used in power stations and even mechanical repairs. And so it's a very well-known association, has a great regard, especially in America, for how competent it is.
Yeah, you and I share similar views on renewable energy and other topics at the present time, but that's, I guess, a conversation for another day.
Yes, well, we will.
All right, Les, anyway, congratulations. It's a well-deserved award and well done, and achieved so much in your life, and I think this is great recognition.
I'm still an appointed member of Regional Development Australia Northern Inland, which I've been by various governments since 2003. And I'm still on the board.
All right, thanks, Les.
Okay then, John. All the best, mate.
Thank you. All the best to you. That's Les Parsons, and Les has been awarded Order of Australia Medal. This Australia